Hello guys, under one of my videos, one graduate student from India, said that he is worried about finding a job for himself because of the crisis in the industry. So I decided to make this video, which would probably encourage some of you thinking about not finding the job, but creating job for yourself and other people. So I want to share ideas of startup business in biotechnology. One more time, not any random business, but business that is directly related to your education in biotechnology, in biology. So his idea, it is very simple. As many as 25 million mice are now used in experiments each year. Where do they come from? From the mouse industry, of course. So as you probably guessed by now, my idea is about growing laboratory mice. Not any mice, but especially laboratory mice. As example, I chose two vendors for you, and the first one is Jackson Laboratory, a non-profit supplier in Bar Harbor, Maine, ships more than 2 million mice a year. Another one, for example, commercial breeder Charles River Laboratories of Wilmington, makes about $500 million annually selling and caring for lab animals, most of them mice. So as you see, you can start such business with minimum investment and you can earn a lot of money on the long run. How much money you can earn selling the mouse? Take a look. A mouse with arthritis runs close to $200 and 2 pairs of epileptic mice can cost $2,000. And if you want a blind mice, it may cost you $250, or you can sell for this money. And for your own custom mouse with a genetic modification of your choice, expect to pay as much as $100,000. But at the very beginning, you can supply mice to your local pet shop stores and you can sell online. This is just the beginning. You also may grow them as animal food, but later you can switch to the laboratory mice, which is much more profitable. Mouse breeding was much simpler before the genetic revolution. For much of the 20th century, new strains of lab mice were created either by selective breeding or by chance. If sharp-eyed lab technician or graduate student spotted an unusual animal that turned out to have a novel mutation, a new line would be produced in order to study that particular gene. Now researchers and increasingly biotechnology companies can create their own mutations, inserting or deleting genes at will. So in this slide I want to talk about second stage of your business development when you actually enter in the biotechnology business. As one variant, you also can offer to local laboratories, research institutions, outsource growing mice for them. In order for you to better understand second stage, what you probably will do at the second stage, I want to offer the citation of the article on this topic. At the Jackson Laboratory, Rob Taft maintains a collection of 2,850 different mouse strains, but rarely sets eyes on the most of them. Two-thirds of the Taft's collection consist of embryos frozen at 320 degrees below zero in a tiny glass tubes about the size of the cocktail straw. The half-dozen freezers that hold the embryos are Biological Laboratory of Congress, a genetic repository containing virtually every publicly available strain of lab mouse ever produced. All of them are for sale. Any qualified researcher can call the Jackson Lab, where Taft is Associate Director of the Reproductive Sciences, and order 100 diabetic mice, 50 anemic mice, or a dozen mice with cystic fibrosis. Taft simply pulls a straw out of the collection, sews and implants in the embryos in the female mouse. 3 weeks later, he has a made-to-order litter of mouse pups. So if some of you were thinking at the beginning that growing mice is not a biotechnological business, now you see it is. So it's not necessary for you to have shelves with thousands and hundreds of thousands of mice on them. Actually, a huge collection of mice might fit into couple freezers, where you can keep the mice in a form of egg cells or embryos or fertilized zygotes or sperm. And here is just a few photos. I want to show you how your mice breeding facility might look like. As you see, everything is very clean and nice. So write in the comment area what you think about this idea and let's discuss it.